Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. I am the Black Shadow and I welcome you to a very strange place, folks. We went back to the Vasconcelos Villa to return the chalice we'd taken, and we've been searching for an abandoned well where we suspect there may be some further clues to the Knights Templar, and in particular, the missing children from the villa from long ago, which we now suspect may never have been taken away by the Inquisition. Our search has found this well, which we've just gone down, and this is not what I expected to see, everyone. What the hell?
Thinking back to how long it had taken the can to fall to the bottom, I stayed as far from the edge as I could.
Agreed. We can head back up if we want to. I didn't actually want to head back up. Damn you, George! No. And I've loaded the wrong save state. Ugh. Yeah, I just put that down there for recording convenience. Deal with it.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
We don't even have a high-vis jacket, George, for goodness sakes.
I'd need tools to move all that stuff. Heavy equipment that just wasn't available.
Now, the main thing of interest that I saw, without a shadow of a doubt, is this.
A great stone lion's head with a gaping maw full of fangs. As far as I knew, nobody had cast eyes upon it for centuries as it stood, waiting in the cool shadows. The words of the psalm kept running through my head. Save me from the lion's mouth. From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Really?
A great stone. The words.
Sorry, wrong button.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving.
What have we done, George?
And I knew I was in danger.
George, what have you done?
Signor Stobart! Signor Stobart! Are you all right? Signor Stobart!
Damn it! But we'd avoided all the rest of the deaths in this game. Ugh. Man. That's a disaster. And I guess I've got to load through my save states again. Damn. Okay, everyone. So, let's not die this time, everyone. I did not remember that happened, everyone. That is a thing that just occurred.
From a distance.
Right. Save state.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
George, run. Crumbs.
Oh, very funny, you psychos! Signor Stobart! Signor Stobart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Yeah, you ain't falling in the Black Shadow. Twice. Damn it.
In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything out.
Well, this should be fun.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Shh, really? Damn, that's annoying. Wait a minute. I've got a plan, folks. I have an idea.
Thinking
Not that.
it was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water. I'd already risked my neck with one death-defying leap in Syria. I wasn't about to push my luck again.
Yeah. All this sunlight coming down? You know that mirror we went and borrowed from Lopez, folks? What if we direct the sunlight? Yeah, look at that.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Yeah, how about that, folks? That was nice thinking. So where is it?
That rock, in the reflected light, I'd seen part of it as worked stone.
So where is it? There it is.
Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was. A worked socket, as smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday.
I wonder, folks. Nice.
Open sesame! Another secret door.
These Templars and their secrets. Whoa, what the hell? Huh. A chess puzzle. Interesting.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Damn. Well, we found out the mystery. All this time. Hey! Andre?
George, welcome back.
What are you doing here?
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know.
Them lounging around. Nothing better to do.
The clues
Ah,
led
well.
to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
Well.
And finally, we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can you get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Ah,
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe.
Yep.
Britain was a remote, unfriendly place inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
Ooh,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
goodness.
Except when they go to a football match.
I didn't say
He
that.
used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
1400s?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century.
Well, even earlier.
They might well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back on the
Ah.
battle.
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard.
Yeah, it would.
That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars.
Son of a bitch.
They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for?
Indeed.
I'll call a cab.
Ah.
I can't go.
No? Why not?
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Is George getting Andre getting a little bit picky over Miss Nicole Collard or anything, I wonder? Anyways, folks, so lots to take in. The long and short of it is that this whole story we've been unraveling, folks, is leading us to the Battle of Bannockburn in Britain, which is near where I live, funnily enough. Which happened in 1314 and is what links all of the bits and pieces together. Yes, indeed, a shock of Knights Templar were involved in the fight. And I can only assume that somewhere in Bannockburn is a church with a square tower, which must be what we're looking for. And I wonder if Khan knew that. Remember we said about that to Khan, and he immediately seemed to realise what the hell we were talking about, even if we didn't. So at any rate, folks, it is off to Bannockburn.
Oh, it must be dawn.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
Okay, so we only have one item on us available now? Apparently, that is the nose.
I've still got the clown's nose.
So I see. You should throw it away, George.
Yeah, we should. I don't know why I've still got that, but never mind.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Uh-oh.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here, with you. Now.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got some tablets in my bag.
Oh,
Tablets?
no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, ma'am.
Yeah.
She was as beautiful as ever, but the shadows beneath her eyes marked the strain of the last few days.
So we are on a train on our way through Scotland, apparently.
The old lady reminded me of my grandmother, except, of course, that this old lady was still alive.
That's a plus, I suppose. Can you have a chat with me?
Pardon me?
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Not 8 minutes late! Damn!
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
Really?
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Thanks, I guess.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
You picked it up at a station?
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram.
Pegram,
I
eh?
assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Ha! Small world.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place, but we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more
Oh
than
my
a good
god. Oh dear.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is, and I know why you're going there.
You
do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Maybe we should end this conversation. Thanks, miss. Alright then, folks. So... Well, we got a little bit of time to go. I suppose we could have a little look around, I guess. Not much to talk about, is there? No, not particularly. Alright then, I tell you what, Nico, go and, go have a rest. I'm going to go get us some drinks or something. Get us some coffee.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're
Ooh.
going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak.
Yikes. Oh, hello.
L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
Yeah!
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Cool.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year.
Really?
Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Huh?
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
George? Are you alright? I mean, we've been through a hell of a lot here, son. We've gone all across the bloody continent chasing this supposed treasure. We still don't know if it officially exists. I mean, you're getting snappy at Nicole. I mean, really? I think you need to lay off something. And as for you,
Pardon me?
young lady.
Yes, dear.
You need to learn how to use your senior citizens, discounty stuff. Hell, I'd have taken a third off the bloody train fare. Give me the money! Or something, I don't know. Anyways, as for that LEAK, let's go.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
You're welcome. Something familiar about the conductor? Are you alright, George? Seriously, I think you're crazy, mate. I think you need to sort yourself out. So here we are, folks, on the train to Bannockburn.
It was the door to the baggage car. The door was locked.
Well, damn it. So, yeah, so there we got Nicole and the lady there. So, well, let's have a little look around, I suppose. Let's go to the John. Apparently there's a guy in there. Let's say hi to him. Let's make everyone's day slightly less entertaining. Oh my god.
The man's face was blotched and unshaven. I guess he'd been traveling all night. Red-rimmed eyes stared fish-like above his broken nose. Hi. Having a party?
No, this is British. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Oops. Well, you got a problem, sir.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks of you.
Nice.
See you later.
There we go. That's one man's day ruined.
All I could see of the man's face was a massive purple bruise around his eye. It was a strange contrast with his flaming red hair, which stuck out in stiff, greasy tufts. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
Lopez! Where are you?
Didn't open that window, pal.
Oh.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Alright, fine, whatever. We'll just leave then. I didn't know I could even get in around the windows. That's cool. Nice. Well then, let's go further down. Anyone in this train car? Doesn't look like it. Well, it looks empty. Yeah, this one's empty. Ah, well. Sorry everyone, not everything can be as entertaining as you might like. Ah, well. These things happen. Oh man, we are really delaying our trip to the John here, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let's go find the, whatever it is we're looking for. Means through there, thank you. Is that what we're looking for?
It was the door to a sleeping compartment.
Oh, okay, maybe not. You see, I can't
The door was...
Damn it. Well, you know, worth a try.
It was the door...
The sleeping compartments.
The door...
Locked.
It was the...
Sleeping compartments. Oh my god!
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me.
What the hell is he doing
Buster,
here?
This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
Oh my god. You mean...
Guido looked like a weasel in a cheap suit. He also looked like the kind of man who wouldn't lose much sleep over murder.
First of all, I don't think we can do anything with this.
I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy.
Wait, George, hold on just 2 seconds here. So you're thinking that the conductor was the guy who murdered Marquet in the hospital. Holy shit, we need to... Nicole? Nicole, we got a problem. Oh no.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Shit. Eklund? Guido? Oh, we got problems, everyone. We have got major problems, folks. Nicole's gone. I don't think that was just any old lady. We are in trouble. Next time on Let's Play Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. Oh boy. Oh boy.